River Cemetery over here. One of the older cemeteries in Seguin, Texas right now.
Take the second left, then you will arrive at your destination.
There's a cemetery there we'll be going in today.
Take the next left, then turn left.
This is the Riverside Cemetery, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. City of Seguin. It's a pretty large cemetery. I'm gonna pretty much stay in the older section. Do a walk around, and probably looks like I'm gonna have to drive to the other side too. Start the historical marker. Where I can get out of the truck. Hey YouTubers, I just drove inside the Riverside Cemetery. I'm gonna start the historical marker. This is actually very large. The river's right down there, on that side over there. It goes down that way to the road over there. And it looks like that's section I'm looking at right now is section 6. I probably won't walk through the whole cemetery, but I'll go to the ones that are really noticeable. This is the Rump family here. Some of these are all born in the 1840s or 1870s. That one, Altenhof, is missing the top. Herr Ruth Unser Kleiner Leibling Walter Altenhof, born 1901, passed away 1911, a kid, a child. Well, here's the historical marker. They put it right next to the grave, so I don't want to step on that. So hopefully you guys can see it. Riverside Cemetery. This cemetery traces origin to the Smith family graveyard established by early settlers to this area. Ezekiel 1781, 1854, and Susanna 1774, 1844, or 1848. Smith and their 4 sons migrated to Texas from Virginia in 1837. Ezekiel was granted land in present-day Guadalupe County. Their son, French Smith, 1809-1880, was one of the first shareholders of the city of Seguin. He donated land for a city park High School Methodist Church in 1880. French Smith deeded the family cemetery to the city of Seguin. A public cemetery north of the Smith Cemetery was founded, later called Riverside. George B. Holloman deeded additional land to the city for a cemetery in 1888. In 1896, a third parcel was deeded by W.E. Goodrich. These cemeteries were combined for a total of 15 acres. Among the more than 2,000 burials are those of pioneer settlers, veterans, elected officials, business leaders, clergy, and former slaves. All well maintained. At times over the years, the cemetery fell in disrepair. In 1994, Friends of the Riverside Cemetery undertook a complete restoration of the site through voluntary efforts to conserve citizens and descendants of those buried here. Riverside Cemetery continues to serve the community. This was put up in 1996, this marker. Again, I'll go look at some of the ones that look real old. Haltenhof. I'll go on this one real quick. This side to the top of the hill. That one says Steinman. Again, a lot of the start with the Steinman here. Looks like their private fence was damaged in the past. Again, like it said, they did a restoration here. The water was hit. Fixed the cemetery as much as they could. Still gets damages and stuff.
Head south.
Wait, Joe, sorry for that. Okay. Otto Simon, born 1896, passed away July 1908. Home. Getting a lot of New Braunfels is down the road all the way over to Fredericksburg. It's part of what they call a German belt. A lot of the settlement from the 1840s, 1850s had people from Germany and Austria coming over here in this area of Texas and central Texas, the hill country. Some old crosses broken down, sections. This one is a Spanish last name. Nació 1881, falleció mayo 22, 1935. Again, Spanish last name, just can't read it. It's not Vasquez. Huh. Gambit. So this one I'm gonna have to drive around up to the other sections. There's some old ones down there. Read this old one here. I compare it to cubits. So this is a kind of mixed with the names, because there's some other cemeteries where they don't mix till after at least the 60s and 70s. Condit, small child, a veteran here. Claude Hodges, Texas, Corporal 429, Labor Battalion, QMC, World War I, passed away 1946. Labor Battalion. Huh. If I find out what the Labor Battalion was during World War I, I'll look it up. I think I know what it is, but I'll look it up and I'll put something in there. Tom Kurt. This little one's probably a child also. Some real old ones in this section. Some more American flags there. The headstone's broken, but someone still leaves flowers for him. It's kind of nice. Here's a Guadalupe Peñeda. Stone looks old to say 1972. This one, I don't know if it's another family, but there's stuff missing in it. This one is a little child, 1915, passed away 1915. This stone fell off the top. Memory of Franks, J.W. Franks. This one's the only one in here. American Legion. Edmund Jerry, 1836, 1888. He's a veteran. Waltons, Schumerman, looks like. This is a lot bigger than most of the other ones I've been in. I think the ones in New Braunfels, where I did those three at one time, they were next to each other. So that one military, Monroe Fred Schumann, Texas, Private 99 Balloon Company Air Service, March 24, 1895, passed away 1937. Schumann family. It's big, that one there. some Perez in here. Gilbert Perez. They're in here with this family. So they're related to the family that's enclosed in here. The main one up there is Burgess. Was a Mason. A Mason right there. One of the Masons. Haywood Brom. And here's the ground. Captain A.D. Jeffries passed away 1875, June 1837. Eugenia Saunders. There's another one there. The rocks just tipped over in section 11 almost. A.E. Wilson, Civil War veteran, 1843-1906. I think this is, I don't see the wood in there. Some of the stones are old. Got the growth on it. Yeah, Woodman of the World. Alexander Wilson passed away in 1902. And there's that Woodman of the World that I've seen in a couple of cemeteries here, Central Texas. That's a big organization. I might find about that too. So this is Captain William Ayres, U.S. Merchant Marine, World War II, Honorable Consul General to Bolivia, Philippines, and Senegal. Passed away in 2022. Oh, lived a long time. 102 years old. He was a Consul General to Bolivia, Philippines, and Senegal. Bloomberg. These are all Bloombergs here. So go walk over here. I think I'm almost to the top left. I heard there was a mausoleum in here. I don't know where it's at. Ben Garcia, Korean veteran. Ben Garcia Gomez. I think I'm in the Hispanic side or Spanish last name, family names now. There were a couple over there. Garcia's here. Could also tell because this is a child, but a lot of the older Spanish guys used to decorate like that. This is Miss Valdez. It has 1845 on the bottom. It says mom. So there's the backside gate. Roca Gonzalez, 1881 to 1921, 1929, sorry. So the Spanish are back here in this back section. Juanito Zambrano, Fernando Zambrano, Seaman, First Class, U.S. Navy, World War II, born 1913, passed away 1993, sorry. There's another Woodman of the World there. Over there, Ramirez is here. Esperindo Maldonado and Margarita Maldonado. They both have the Women of the World. Alabar a Jehovah porque es bueno, porque para siempre es su misericordia. Salmo 107. Walk back to where I'm parked. Some more cigarettes. I'm gonna come drive down this way here. Again, this is a larger ones. Section 13. Weinhardt. Glaciers. Coastal family. Section 8 here. Lehan. Horton's. Reverend H.G. Horton passed away in 1929. He was a pioneer missionary to Texas in 1858. Born in 1836. Some ones here where the families have come updated their stones so they look newer. There's a couple of veterans here. Frederick B. Tangener, Texas. First Lieutenant, Dental Corps, June 1869, March 1938. First dentist veteran I've seen. Section 7. Let me go drive where the mausoleum is. It looks like I saw it. Go drive down there and then come back around. That looks like the last road over there. So there's one main road. I'm on the second road, a third road on the other side of that section there. Walk in here, look at these real quick. This one is West Reagan, born in Aberville District, South Carolina, July 1820, died in Lavernia, Texas, 1905. One just on the ground, passed away 1890. Ermel family. So what they've done, a lot of these will match the ones in the back. So if something happens to it, a lot of times they'll do that. The White Cross. The veteran here. Richard Burgess Jones, U.S. Army, 1921, 1977. Got somebody's car. One more, guys. Heinz Shell Spawn over there. Another child, 1897. Bent. Before I go drive to that big mausoleum, let me check these ones here. It's an interesting one here. A child, huh? Almost 20. $1911. Christian Borchers Sr., Conry Borchers, mother and father. Water's draining into the grave. Schultz. Snyder's over there. This one's missing the top. I guess. Weisskopf. So it's section 1 over there. I'm get in my truck and head to the other one there. This one is missing his top. Right now it's about 60 degrees with a light breeze. It's almost It's almost February. This seems like it's gone by so quickly already. Or when you get older, it just seems like the time flies. Let me head to the other section. I'll be right back. I'm going up to this top part. These ones are pretty interesting. Again, they have some more of the women of the world, but I haven't seen these. Got anchors. Bronner family. Rest fathers, quiet sleep while friends in sorrow over thee weep. Rest mother. Haven't seen anything like this. Kind of interesting. Some more of the Spanish names back here. I didn't get down here. This one's Corporal Samuel. Put his flag back up. Passed away in 1944, has a picture of him in the top. He's wearing a Marine uniform. And up in section 14. Part of the fence is missing. It's got writing down there on both of those, but just can't see it. Oh, they got it up here too. Okay. Magdalena, wife of Schmidt, born New Orleans 1837, died 1894. George Schmidt, born 27 1821, so his wife's over there and the husband's here. And Gersenum, it says Germania, moved to Seguin in 1851, died in 1902. So George Schmidt and his wife Magdalena. This is section 5, the Smith family. This is the original family that was buried here, that most of this other property was donated to the city. These are some historical people for the state of Texas. Jonathan Douglas, born in Georgia 1799. He fought for Texas independence as a private. Captain Plains Company at San Jacinto, December 1857. His wife Nancy Douglas, born 1793, passed away 1860. So this is a private that was in the Texas Army at the Battle of San Jacinto. With somebody else in the Texas Army. Born West, born in Tennessee 1803, delegate to the convention 1832, and consultation 1835, member of the Council Provisional Government of Texas, delegate convention March 1836, and signer of the Texas Declaration of Independence, soldier and congressman, the Republic of Texas, died 1866. So this Claiborne West is one of the signers of the Texas Declaration of Independence. Kind of cool. And then this is First Lieutenant Jefferson West, 36th Cavalry, Confederate States Army, November 1837, September 1874. And sometimes you see the Confederate States Army graves, or there's American flags. A lot of those men were actually serving in the U.S. Army when the Civil War broke out and they went over. So sometimes they'll have both flags. There's somebody else famous. Ezekiel Smith, a soldier in the Army of Texas in the Mir Expedition 1842. Born in Virginia, died in Seguin, Texas, October 28, 1854. Yeah, the Mir Expedition was he was also a Texas Ranger. The Mir Expedition was kind of different. I'll probably do that one day. The sites of the Mir Expedition. Memory of the Mays family. So they updated that for him. Along the fence. The river's down there. That side of the fence. That's a Grinch. I don't know about you all, but I know I do cemetery visits, and when they're in housing areas, it's just weird. But again, some of these houses are older. But like, I've seen newer subdivisions. It's another family within a family there. Another one from Texas. Born 22nd, 1814, entered Texas on his birthday, 1835. An officer in the Texas War for Independence, 1835 to 1836. Captain of a company in the Mexican War, Colonel 6th Tennessee Regiment, 1864. Died in Texas, October 18, 1904. Timothy Pickering Jones. Headstone's been updated. Arrest. Burgess family. Some older stones in there. So this section where Smith family is, this is like the oldest section, but they renumbered it, but they were the original graves here. So just here, there's 4 people that were in the Texas Revolution when Texas got its independence. There's another women of the world. I've seen about 5 to 6 women of the world. Only one that's a Mason. Eugene Nolte. It's got a lock in there, and I wouldn't want to go in there. Might be scary in there. This guy's own mausoleum. Nolte Masoleum. This one, I don't know, the stones are missing, but it's been locked for a family. There's one stone here in the middle. Can't read it. Some more veterans. Walter Schleier, Texas. Wagoneer, 114 Infantry, 29th Division. Passed away December 7, 1943. American Legion. Two veterans there. Eddie Grimm, Corporal, U.S. Army, World War II, born 1915, passed away 1997. The dog's barking at me, and he could actually come to the bottom of that fence over there. I can see him. Hope he's a nice guy. Ross Goetz, U.S. Army, World War II, passed away 1997, another veteran. Let me go finish the drive here. Again, this is a larger one. Have to drive around. Infant son of Valdemar and Jesse Cramp. Passed away December 1933. D.F. Collins Jr., Master Sergeant, U.S. Army Air Forces, World War II, in Korea. So he was in World War II and Korea, was in the China-Burma campaign and India theater. So he was for the stuff in the British. Section 4. I think that's the last section I would have to go hit on my way out. Again, this whole area over here is the oldest section. And then that Nolte person's got their own mausoleum over there. This history. John F. McGuffin, born in South Carolina 1813, came to Texas 1827. A soldier in the Army of Texas, participating in the struggle for independence 1835-1836. He died in 1887. There's a Chief Warrant Officer Army from World War II in the back, Newt Edward Stafford. It's another Texas veteran. It's all Bruns family. Those both 1942. Something happened there. It's all the way down as Bruns. Charles Way Abbott, Texas. Captain, passed away 1937. Captain, 41st Infantry, 10th Division. Dresdorn. I've already come around that way when I was walking before I got my truck. Herdsdorn family. Von Balkman here. Nice, interesting cemetery. You can hear all the birds chirping in the background. I'll drive to the exit and finish this one for today. This is the last section. I walked in, some of it is under a big oak tree. Some more veterans over here. Overholtzer, Quartermaster, 7th Pennsylvania Cavalry, passed away in 1912. Shoopy. Section 1. Here's another Nolte. Smiths. It's an old oak tree. Looking at that one, that's at least maybe 90 to 100 years old right now. Snyder's. So this was the last section, basically. Baby Bowers, 1914. Enck, E-N-C-K, I probably killed that name. Herbert M. A. Doolin, passed away in 1952. Doley. Well, YouTubers, Well, YouTuber Jose Fantasticville. Just did a walk around with my vehicle, also driving. This is an actual large cemetery. It goes down the hill there to the river, to this back end where they got a little mausoleum to Nolte. No other information on it except for the last name. Then I've been around to the front side, read the historical marker that's right there at the entrance. It's got 3 main roads come in here to drive around, and does a big loop. So if you're looking for a cemetery, walk around, check the things, the different names, the conditions and stuff like that. Most of the condition, like the historical marker said, they did come in here, try to clean it up as best they can. You can see where the newer stones are, but then there's still older stones that have toppled over and getting covered up with grass here over time. Again, if this video is interesting, just a cemetery visit, walk around, go and like it and share and subscribe. Usually don't say too much in the cemetery as far as other things or walking around and stuff, but have a good day as we're getting ready to approach February 2025 soon. Take care of everyone you're with. Love everybody, be kind. Any other good things you might want to hear today, but have a good one. See you around. Adios.